Amanda Anisimova, Naomi Osaka, Bianca Andreescu. Three women who left the tour to take a mental health break. We look into why mental strain is a modern problem and what the WTA is doing to address it. Plus, we look ahead to Sunday at the Italian Open. The break starts right now. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Guy. You're watching The Break. Last week, 21-year-old Amanda Anisimova told fans that she was taking an extended break from tennis to focus on her mental health. She said in an Instagram post that burnout had made being at tournaments unbearable. Amanda caught the attention of the tennis world at just 16 years old when she earned her first top 10 win over Petra Kvitova at Indian Wells in 2018. Her big breakthrough came after defeating 11th seed Aryna Sabalenka to make the fourth round at 2019 Australian Open. She won her first WTA title soon after that and followed it up by beating defending champ Simona Halep at Roland Garros. That quarterfinal win made her the youngest semifinalist at the French Open in over a decade. Later that year, Amanda dealt with the loss of her father, just 1 week before the start of the US Open. Since then, Anisimova has had up and down results. Her ranking dropped in 2021. She won her second WTA title at the start of 2022 and made a Wimbledon quarterfinal that same year. She isn't the first player to be open about the mental toll that comes with being a pro tennis player. Robin Soderling opened up about his struggles with anxiety and panic attacks following his rise in the rankings. Fabio Fognini also told the press last month about the difficulties of being on tour, citing a panic attack that he initially thought was a heart attack. Rebecca Marino retired from tennis at age 22 following bouts of depression and anxiety. She told us in her tennis story that she was at her lowest after reaching a career high ranking of 38. She'd returned to the tour after a 5-year absence, again cracking the top 100. More recently, we've seen Naomi Osaka's inner battle while in the spotlight. She revealed that she would take a break from playing in a tearful press conference following a loss in the 2021 US Open. Not long after that, fellow US Open champ Bianca Andreescu announced her own break from tennis, noting the mental and physical strain from contracting COVID-19, saying, "A lot of days I did not feel like myself, especially while I was training and or playing matches. I felt like I was carrying the world on my shoulders." She told The Guardian upon her return that she had wanted to quit the sport and that it took 3 months of zero tennis for her to realize how much she actually missed it. The mental toll of being a pro athlete isn't just a tennis problem. Athletes from all sports are speaking out about pressure, anxiety, depression, burnout, and the stress associated with performing week in and week out. From cycling to swimming to football, baseball, mental health is being prioritized across the board. But we have to ask, is the modern era contributing to the problem? Or is the reduced stigma towards talking about mental health finally allowing pro athletes to say what they've always felt? Chris Evert tweeted this after Anisimova announced she'd leave the game, saying, "Every day you're either a winner or a loser. You're put on a pedestal or you're shamed on social media." Chrissy was a 2-time major champion as a teenager and reached world #1 not long after that. She certainly knows how pressure can manifest in a young mind. And that was before social media platforms like Instagram gave fans direct access to the pros. After just a few minutes of browsing, we found hundreds of hateful Instagram comments under tennis players' posts. If these people are brave enough to post these publicly, imagine what they're DMing to athletes. We spoke to Becky Ahlgren-Beddix, VP of Mental Health and Performance at the WTA, about how the tour is supporting their athletes.
I think one of the most important things for athletes of any sport to consider is that mental health is part of your overall holistic physical health. Our team, as I said, we have a team of diverse backgrounds. We represent different countries. We represent different educational backgrounds as well. Sometimes they'll come in and they'll say, I have this thing that's kind of bothering me. It's on my mind. I just want to talk to somebody about it. They have a quiet, private space that they can come do that in. The WTA has had a mental health department for 25 years, actually a little more than 25 years. So this story is not new to us. We are just absolutely thrilled that everyone else is joining the conversation because it really helps support when athletes do want to take that very brave step to come forward and share their authentic selves.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. In a sport like tennis, with the nonstop schedule, the ups and downs that come with the wins and losses, and the isolation that pros can feel, it's of the utmost importance that the athletes are prioritizing their mental health. Oh, and as fans, let's quit the online bullying. It's embarrassing and uncalled for. All right, who's ready for Sunday in Rome? Let's check out the matches on the schedule for tomorrow. Jannik Sinner looks to keep that sharp form alive as he takes on Alexander Shevchenko. Maria Sakkari and Marketa Vandrousova will fight for a spot in the last 16. And we'll see 2 former Roland Garros champions face off as Jelena Ostapenko is set to face Barbara Krejcikova. Live coverage from the Italian Open begins daily at 5 a.m. Eastern Time on Tennis Channel. We'll see you tomorrow.